everybody and welcome to Cooking with Jenessa. And today it's basically fall. It's September, it's raining outside and I'm so excited. Fall is my favorite season, so what better way to kick it off than to make the pumpkin cream cold brew from Starbucks. I love this drink, it's one of my favorite. I don't like that many Starbucks drinks in reality, but this one always gets me. So I'm going to try and recreate it because it's like $5.50 and no one wants to be spending that every day. So trying to see if I can recreate it for cheaper and to see if it tastes the same. I've tried this a couple times this week and I've had just fail after fail. But I think the problem is I was using skim milk, which I read in some recipes, but I believe heavy whipping cream or heavy cream will work better. So we're about to find out and I'm so excited. So I've decided to try and make this two ways. I brewed a nice hot cup of coffee, so I'm gonna try and put the cream on that. In Japan, they have like whipped cream on hot coffee and it's called wiener coffee, but it's so good. So maybe it'll taste like that with a little sprinkle of pumpkin. And then next I have my recycled Starbucks cup and some cold brew concentrate and some water. So we'll try it the normal way and we'll try it the hot way. The other ingredients you will need is vanilla syrup, but you could also make just a simple syrup, which is, like the name states, simple. You just boil water and sugar and make it, but if you don't have time, you can just buy this. And then also I got some pumpkin. You don't want pumpkin pie, you want pumpkin puree, just pure pumpkin pie spice, and heavy whipping cream. And then for the measurements, a teaspoon and 1/4 of a cup, and then, oh my gosh. Last thing you need is this whisker type thing. Is that what it's called? I don't know, a frother. So first, let's make the cream and see how that goes. So we add 1/4 of a cup of whipping cream or heavy cream. That's thick. You already know. Then you want 1/2 teaspoon of pumpkin pie spice. I brought the 1 teaspoon, so we're just gonna guess. Lucas is going wild in the back room with Arthur. That might be too much, but that's okay. Next, we will do 1/2 teaspoon of pumpkin. A couple of the recipes I read also said you can use vanilla extract, but since I have this vanilla syrup, I'm not going to use that because overkill on the vanilla, and I want it to taste more pumpkin-y, so that's a little too much. Okay, good enough. Splash that in, and then you have a whole can of pumpkin to do whatever you want with. You can make pumpkin pancakes, you can make this for 18 years, you can make pumpkin muffins, anything. Then you want your sweetener, so you can actually use maple syrup or honey, whichever sweetener, agave if you want. But I'm going with the classic because I want it to taste as close to the Starbucks drink as possible. So 1/2 teaspoon of, oh! That's way more. Okay, I don't want it overly sweet. Good enough for now. That's it. I don't know if you can see that, and I don't really want to spill it out, but now we get our frother and get to mixing. We might be here for a little while, so cue the music. This is taking longer than I thought. The skim milk I tried earlier made it way more frothy quickly, so I'm going to try to hand whisk it. Okay, let's go. I've made it into butter, I may have whipped it a little too much, but it might be okay. Looks good. So now we will make the iced coffee. So this calls for, it's like half a cup of this to a cup of water. So let's just guess, you know? Doesn't look super strong. Maybe I'll just add a dash more, you know? Good enough. Okay, now to top it off, we put the pumpkin cream. This is so thick. Okay, maybe don't whip it as long as I did, but we'll see. It might still turn out good. It's looking okay, you know. Finish it off with a dash of pumpkin pie spice. Perfect. Oh, this is terrific. Oh. It's gonna overflow. You get the gist. Here you go, guys. Pumpkin cold brew pumpkin cream. I'm going to sample it and we'll see how this tastes. I made a mistake. I whipped it too long, it turned into butter. No, but it's super thick, which that's the case if you use heavy whipping cream. So just don't whip it as long. I should have just frothed it with that frother and left it at that. So we'll try it. Take 2 with the hot coffee and we'll see which one's better, and whichever one's worse, Arthur can have. Just kidding. Okay, 1/4 cup, and then 1/4 or a half a teaspoon. Since this is wet, I'll just sprinkle this in. Good enough, half a teaspoon of pumpkin. Okay, let's whisk this again. Frother, take 2. While I'm frothing this, just look at that gorgeousness. The cream is sinking into the coffee, and that's kind of what it does at Starbucks. So I wouldn't say this is a complete fail. This might be good. Okay, this looks a little better. So it's hard to show you, but it's still runny, I think is what it's supposed to do. And then I'm just going to pour it in here and hope it floats on top. Ooh, that is looking way better. Okay, I think this one turned out a little better. You saw from the pour, it kind of floated on top. So let's taste test it and see how it turned out. Okay, it's good, but I don't know, maybe I would add a little more pumpkin next time and get that pumpkin flavor a little more in there, but it actually tastes really good. I kind of like the hot one better because I think this one's too thick. It's like drinking, it's like it's like whipped cream on top of coffee, which is good, but it's just not the exact look I was going for. So when you guys try it, make sure not to blend it for that long or whisk it for that long because it gets thick, and once you pass that point, there's no turning back. So I'm so excited because now I have 2 pumpkin coffee drinks. I guess Arthur can have one. Let me know in the comments below if you try it. I'll leave the recipe in the description, and I hope you guys enjoy it. This also is like 1/10 of the price, so you can't go wrong there. It's delicious, and I am so excited because now I can save my money and go on vacation when COVID's over. Anyways, make sure to like this video and subscribe for more. Also, if you have any video ideas or suggestions, leave them in the comments below and I'll try and get to those. Happy September, and I hope you guys have a great day and a great week and a great month. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!